it should be good to build some satellites. Let's see what we can build. So if we take the Probodyne thingy, we stick
Probodyne
Jehuzablat, and we'll stick an inline stabilizer and a small reaction wheel on it. And what? There are things that give you better control of the craft. Like you're just fine control, because what you have is just reaction wheels in the pod, and it's pretty weak. Those give you better yaw and pitch control.
All right.
I need some batteries. Get 3 of those. And 4 of those. And
whoa.
2 of those. What do we have? Might as well stick a materials bay on there. There, it's a nice big science satellite. Do I have a little nose cone I can put on that? No. Alright, so now we will.
You don't think it's more beneficial for me to learn like how to get to this stage?
No. I mean, you know how to get stuff in orbit. That's all you're doing is just building stuff now that'll go into orbit. And then the last stage is good to have the small engine, because you're already up above the atmosphere, so you don't need a whole bunch of brute force that burns off all your fuel, but you can use a smaller engine that'll give you good thrust, but still actually decent on fuel. But then you need your big stage with, I don't know, Reliant. Some fins. Center of mass. Some bigger.
Cool.
And then we'll stick these big ol' honkin'
Jesus.
yeah.
What are those?
They're just big solid fuel rockets. Like, probably super overkill for this, but yeah. Are those supposed to be ketchup?
Supposed to.
Supposed to.
I mean, the thought's there. So they're controlling this from the ground?
Yeah, there's no pilot on board. And this is good because you can send unmanned probes up, but if you don't have line of sight back to the planet, you can't control them. Like if something goes behind the moon, you lose control of it, unless you have satellites around the moon. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, don't flip over, don't flip over, don't flip over. Don't, Mom, it's broken, Mom, it's broken. It's fine.
That was a great start.
No problem.
It's fun when you try to show off.
I wasn't showing off, man. Building stuff.
Oh, you're all on. Oh, no. I'll do that thing that the guys always do in movies. I'll do a bunch of graphical interface stuff, only typing. I'm gonna hack into the mainframe. Tear down the firewall. And then what's interesting to me here is I'm getting nothing out of the desktop audio. Shouldn't Kerbal be...
Probably because it's still set to headphones.
So it's only taking them. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, right? I'm actually gonna stop eating these because
They're good.
they are, but I haven't really been eating chips for a while.
Okay.
And I like to continue to get less fat. So that's why I had like 6 of them. So I'm done. That's cool. I have self-control. Tell me how big I am.
Maybe make it fit all that self-control.
It's not fat, it's just a whole bunch of deposited self-control. How that works.
It coagulates together.
Coagulated self-control, huh? Let's get that up somewhere.
I was playing something, I don't even remember what. At some point this morning. And Bracken was in the Discord there. And I said, "Oh yeah, Uptown Funk gonna give it to you." And he says, not really into that. Would Uptown Funk be able to like rent it to me? Or would I be able to rent the Uptown Funk? I said, "Oh yeah, Uptown Funk gonna come to your office and talk about loan payments."
Discuss financing.
Uptown Funk people are gonna come into your office and we're gonna discuss interest rates. So we started talking about all the things that Uptown Funk would do if it didn't give it to you, if it just sorted out a long-term loan.
That's sad because I think all of my my antennas all broke on launch because of that thing.
Oh, because of the...
Yeah. But it's cool, so now we have a space satellite up here that can do nothing because it has no communication on it. So, you watched any or all of this. Cool. I'm going to get up and you can do whatever you like now.
Man, man.
Oh, man.
Man, you got all your... But I want to rescue my guys. Without be cheating? Yeah.
Well, you figure out how to do that because I have not yet managed to do a what you call it, rendezvous.
How hard can it be?
There's tutorials and scenarios and stuff you can run that show you how to do it. And I've tried, and I can't even do it with a dude telling me every step of the way what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
Deal with it.
Yeah, Captain Kitty Face.
All right. What is happening here? Oh, that's... Oh, right. Yeah, we'll get you last. Because you're fine. Oh, that's the CurbSat. That's CurbSat 1 that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work, but it's there.
That's the broken CurbSat. Yay.
Honey, come on. Come on up.
So I now just have 2 Lost Boys. It's no
You
problem.
smell kind of like poop. Did you have a poop?
He's kind of a stinky butt problem.
Yeah. That's okay. My cat had a stinky butt problem when she was a kitten, too.
Well, different on that. So,
good for you.
So your satellite is just...
It's just space garbage.
Okay.
So you can just terminate it if you want. If you click on it and then click the X down the bottom. And it's gone.
Well, that wasn't very exciting.
No. But, you know, you could do that for yours as well, but then you lose those dudes. And you gotta go hire more dudes.
Yeah. Well, I already did, because I ran out of dudes that went out to find the first dudes. So, this guy right here. You ever do the thing where you like try to figure out when the best time is to launch? Or do you just not care?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you were trying to get... I don't think there's much difference for the moon, because you get into a equatorial orbit of Kerbin, and the moon is pretty much equidistant at any given time. There's a slight variation, but not... If you're trying to get to, like, one of the other planets, you absolutely would have to take that into account.
Okay.
But I have never gotten that far.
I'm talking like get in an orbit
for getting that thing. Well, what you have to do in theory. Here's the theory of how you do this. You get into an orbit that's bigger than his.
All right.
Then you use your maneuvers to adjust the plane of your orbit so that the plane is equal to his, and it'll show you like the little markers will say how many degrees your ascending node and descending node are off of his, and you need to get them as close to zero as possible. And then you can add another one that will put in retrograde and slow you down, which will then shrink your orbit, and you can then move that what am I talking about? The
orbit?
The maneuver.
Yeah.
You can move that maneuver around your orbit until you can get to the point where you find the point where you're actually going to intersect. And then you just do the maneuver, and then you get in, you line up with the dude, and then you can adjust your speed using your thrusters to get into the equal orbit so that you're no more than like a kilometer apart, and then you can just get your dude. But it's so hard.
So where do you fall down on that?
I can never get... It always seems like I just blow right past the guy, and like I just can't get close enough, and I can't match speeds, because I just want to go to the moon, not...
rescue all your dudes?
It's so hard. Come on, get up here. Use your claws and climb stuff. You're a kitten, you know how to do it.
So, question.
Yes?
For Mr. Satellite thing here.
Mr. Satellite thing here. If you use the smaller thrusters, it might work. The smaller solid rocket boosters. Those are ridiculous.
Thumpers?
Yeah. But yeah. And,
I'm so far away.
yeah, it's not going to auto. You have to... There you go. Hello. Why are you like that? Why don't you dig in your claws like a normal cat? I mean, good for Ross's furniture, but you keep falling off of stuff.
Oop. Yeah, that's
good.
It is?
No, they're off on one side.
Yeah.
Off to the left.
Hey, look at me.
Hey, LeMayo.
Woo!
That maybe? That looks right.
I'm just trying to... Did I get it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it doesn't matter if they're lined up there or not. It don't matter none. You can sit here if you want.
Hey. What are you doing? You're done.
But see, what you can do is when you get that up there, then you right click on those
What are you doing?
those pizza boxes,
Yeah.
and they extend, and those are solar panels.
Oh.
And the solar panels charge batteries, so that you can transmit back to the ground
From dark places.
from dark places.
Okay. Okay. All right. give you a whip. Okay. So. What'd I hit?
What I do?
I hit leave and I didn't hit go. Launch. After. Oh, and I was playing some Spore early this morning when Ghostbusters sucked. So I want me some SAS. Don't need me no RCS.
No, you don't need RCS.
Let's go. Hey, you know what I'd want? Well, they're on the inside, so I don't need wings on the outer. Guess not. And where do you want me going? But when do you usually give it a bit of a bend?
Normally, like between 100 and 200 meters per second, I'll start rotating over to 90 to the right.
Guy.
Because that's your prograde orbit. But it doesn't really matter. When you're going with those boosters, you get enough fuel that you could just do it after the boosters detach. Yeah, see. And oh, geez.
Fine.
Don't, yeah. Okay.
Well. Is everything super broken? I wonder what broke that time. Oh, yes!
You want to turn that back on? Yeah.
Oh, let's give it some whammy.
Whammy!
Hey, let me go with it's good. Oh, anyone want a satellite?
What?
How high do you want a satellite?
Oh, 200, 300, 1,000, 32, something. Doesn't matter.
Let's get one. So how do you cut the engine fully?
X.
Ah.
Is that an X or full throttle, no throttle?
Ah. Good to have. So then I can program. Hi. What up?
Yeah, and then I would just wait till you get up near the apoptosis. And then go full throttle again. That is a very nice arc.
I like it.
One arc, please.
And then
Lots of happy little trees.
Z and X.
You got her. Let me see how this goes.
This might be a minute. How we doing? Aha! Huh. Thanks, Neos, if you're watching. Cheers, mate. Neos was playing some, y'all know that game? Quiplash.
Yeah, I've never played that.
Quiplash last night. And even some GeoGuessr. He was keeping me company for the...
I would have definitely played those games.
I know, but...
Was it in the emergency room?
Fully understand. Completely understand. To be honest, I wonder what happened there because I forgot where you're supposed to turn.
So I'm laying there in the bed, and I'm like, I still got a really bad headache. And she's like, oh, I can probably give you something for that. And she comes back, yeah, I got a shot here. It's kind of like a super Advil. I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, it's kind of like a flu shot. It'll just go into your shoulder like that, so it's not intravenous. I'm like, all right. And then she said, as she's sticking it in, she goes, well, there might be some mild discomfort. And then she depresses the plunger, and like my arm falls off. Because, oh my God, it was the worst pain.
Oh, wait a minute.
And it only lasted for like
We got another thing.
15 seconds, yeah. Just attach that. Give it another stage. Sorry.
No, this is a perfectly normal GeoGuessr there, Neos. Look, see? It's right there.
Are you supposed to be playing GeoGuessr?
Just guess. No, I got to set the KSP.
Oh, okay.
But he came by for GeoGuessr last night, so... Here we go. Ready? And... Yeah, well done, Cat. Way to be able to jump off of things.
It's probably fine.
That's fine. It's been through way worse.
Yeah, if you want to play some more GeoGuessr, I'm gonna take off pretty soon. So.
Alright, night, Chris. Yeah.
What are you
Turn
doing?
that on.
Yeah.
It's the next part of that, isn't it? Then I'm gonna have a satellite. Give me awesome.
Assuming you have enough.
Yeah.
Should be alright.
So
I would. Yeah.
360.
Alright. Here.
There we go.
All that rust.
Thanks for checking his buttons.
You put the butthole. That's what you should call it.
That's a great idea. Wow, this is getting big.
Yeah, if you stop and then thrust again when you get actually at the
Closer too, yeah, because I've been pushing it way the hell out.
go to the apopsis. And if you actually do it right on it, then you'll just
Hopefully extend
you
it.
push your periostalis, your perianus out.
Good old Perianus. And Eric's going to get it. Eric's going to get it. Angela, oh yeah. I know it's way too elliptical.
You're way too elliptical.
See there, and then you now as soon as they flip around,
Yeah,
then you can
shut her down.
shut her down, and you're
And...
right there. Stop. Perfect. That's pretty close to circular.
Yeah!
Now you can just detach that last stage and extend your solar panels and your
Right. Just
yeah.
kick her off.
Yep.
Bye-bye, fuel.
And then extend your right click and extend. And do that for all of them.
That is pretty cool.
You can set up like action groups, so like you push a button and they all
No, that's
extend, but then you extend your those things too. Your yeah,
These?
yeah. And then you can do your science with your with the science based thing. That thing, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and observe. And then transmit. There you go. Transmit data. And hopefully you got enough power to do that. Perfect. There you go, you just got 18 science.
That it. Hibernation. Alright.
Cool. There you go, you got a ComSat.
I don't even know why, but okay.
Well, but like I said, now if you set up a bunch of ComSats, then you can use unmanned probes everywhere, even like behind the moon and stuff like that. So I'll usually put a couple around the planet and a couple around the moon because they're fun. But that's it. Now it's just a piece of space garbage that acts as a relay point in your communication network.
Okay.
You don't seem sure of that.
No, I mean, I'm just... This is for sending more unmanned things, like,
Yeah.
farther in. Yeah. So why do I have astronauts?
Well, they're expensive, man. You don't want to send them on every trip. You want to send them if you're actually doing stuff, but like going mining the moon.
Mining?
Oh yeah, you can do mining if you get far enough. This game is hella complex, and I've never done half of the shit you can do.
Oh, there it is. Ah, the planet. Yeah. pretty awesome.
Yeah. But I can tell you,
They're fine.
You're kind of getting to the point now where it's like, I don't want to game anymore. I want to go to bed.
Oh yeah, but I'm good to take about 36 hours.
No, yeah, you're gonna get there. I have no doubt.
Automated drive. 15. Thanks, Neos. Cammy saw you conquered. Did some more things. Get some text messages from Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins. Remember when Leroy used to be around?
He's less around now.
Yeah, remember when Daryl used to be around?
Well, Daryl got a wife, moved to the country, got a dog, and now he plays Final Fantasy XIV. Leroy got a girlfriend who has a dog, and now spends all his time with her dog.
Playing Final Fantasy XIV.
They don't play Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know what they do. I think they wander around and go to like different brew pubs and stuff, and then get back, and he takes pictures of planting flags. Oh, I got about automatic flag planter. That sounds cool. Let's do that suffocation thing. Yeah, so we have friends, and yeah. And they don't often exist. We need friends that always exist.
That's a classic.
Yes. Never put that in the forget hole.
Also
a classic, I'm telling you. Alright. So what if I made one of these? Well, no, not quite. Less science-y.
Well, do that, but stick a thing on it. Start over, do it again. You can do it. I have faith in you.
I was trying to get them on earlier today. At least I think that was earlier today. I kind of lost track of time. And
It's not easy.
I don't know. Seemed pretty easy.
You can get there. Landing is hard, I find. Once you get a feel for it, it's probably pretty easy.
Where's the how do I pick up the whole thing?
The gray thing underneath the batteries,
Ah, that's the center bit. Okay. So Minmus is what you're trying to think of there, Neos. Lander can.
Lander can.
Seats a single occupant. Features a novel full body crumple zone technology. Cool. Command pod. Yeah.
You can start playing around with the Rockomax rockets, which are like way bigger than your normal rockets.
Oh, the big thick ones.
Yeah.
Yes, all those. These ones.
Yeah. That's the what's the one right above that? No, to your right there. The main Skipper. Skipper's a big one. Poodle's a big one, but the Poodle is like the smallest of the big ones. It's your final stage.
Yeah. The answer is always more boosters, apparently.
More boosters.
Command. Inline stabilizer.
That was it. 10 to 8. I gotta hit the road.
RCS whatnot. Ah, yeah, there we go. The Rockomax brand adapter. I have not yet, but now that I've got it.
Build something giant and overpowered and just
Go
where
places.
you can get.
How far I can get.
Alright, Katie, you coming home? Now you gonna hang out here? Well,
You making any space planes?
I can't do space planes, man.
Okay.
If you figure it out, you show me a video.
I have no...
I made lots of stuff in the space plane maker that like explodes or goes straight up or
Sweet. Oh, crew cabin. There we go. Launch escape system. Huh.